Welcome back, everybody. I'm Michael Foley, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do a straight knee from Muay Thai. I picked this technique up while training at Rawai Muay Thai in Phuket, Thailand. It's a devastating technique that's a staple of Muay Thai and K1 rules kickboxing. Every striker should have it in their repertoire. So we're going to break this down in 5 steps. First step is easy enough. I'm in my kickboxing stance here. I'm going to step in with my front foot. When you step in with your front foot, I'm not going to reach with this foot. I'm actually going to push off with my back foot a little bit as I step with my front foot. The second step is as I step in with that foot, I'm pushing off with this foot, I'm also going to drive my hip forward. So I push off my back foot, step with my front foot, and then my hip follows in this movement here. The third movement, I'm going to scoop my knee up. And when I scoop my knee up, here's a tip. Point your toe back behind you here. Going to make the top of your knee a little sharper, and it's also going to protect you guys if your partner brings up their shin to block. Your toe's not going to smash up against their shin. I push off my back foot as I step with my front, drive my hip forward, pick my knee up, pointing my toe, and then the fourth step, I'm going to rotate my upper body. So if my back hip is coming forward, I don't want to throw my knee and end up falling into my opponent. I'm going to counter that rotation by swinging the same side arm as my knee is to the back here. So as my hip swings forward, my arm swings back. Because I'm dropping this hand, I want to shrug my shoulder into my jaw. I'm going to bring my other hand across my face so it looks like this. My fifth step, I'm going to use that counter rotation to put my foot back down in the same spot it left from. I don't want to throw a knee and fall forward into my opponent. I want to be able to throw that knee and put it down the exact same spot it left from. If I'm gonna throw a knee with my lead leg, my first step is different. My rear leg, I stepped in with my front foot. My lead leg, I gotta put that foot in the back. I need to give it some room to rotate. Right here, it's already to the front, there's no room to rotate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch my feet. This foot is coming back, almost on line with my back foot. My front foot is gonna step back, and my back foot, I'm gonna make a little hop, and I'm gonna step it to the front here. When I do that switch, I wanna make sure that my back foot turns out on a bit of an angle this way. The first step in the lead leg knee is the switch step here, then everything else is the same. I drive my hip forward, I pick my knee up and point my toe, I rotate my torso while protecting my face, then I step back down the exact same spot it left from. It looks like this. So the rear knee is pretty straightforward. I wouldn't throw the knee at kicking range. My knee's just not gonna reach. So I do this more at punching range here on the inside. So if I put it at the end of a punch combination, it should look like this. Or my lead knee. Let's manipulate our partner a little bit here. What makes the knee strike so powerful, if I kick my partner, I have the ability to push them back that way. As long as there's nothing behind them, their weight's gonna fall back this way. But in Muay Thai, K1 rules kickboxing, MMA, you're allowed to clinch when you throw knees. So what I would do in that situation is I would set myself up for the knee, but instead of swinging my hand back behind my body, I'd reach and grab the top of their head. And I'm looking to grab the crown of their head. So I wanna reach over the top, and then I wanna drop my elbow really heavy right here. And then as I throw the knee, I'm gonna bring them down into the knee strike. So my knee strike is no longer pushing them back, I'm folding them over the strike itself. So on both sides, it would look like this. A good drill, if you've got a bag to practice at home, is the clinch drill. The way it works, on Bob here, I'm clinching around his head. I don't wanna just drape my hands around the back of his neck. I wanna grab the back of his head right here, concentrate on pointing forward. If you've got a standing heavy bag or a hanging heavy bag, just clinch onto the side of the bag itself and sink your weight into it by pushing your elbows forward. I'm gonna do this from the balls of my feet, and from the clinch here, I keep my head nice and tight, my hips stay in. I'm gonna start my first knee by making space. I throw my first knee, then I put my foot down, step back with my other knee, throw my second knee, foot down, step back, knee. And then once I get that down, I'm gonna make it kind of as a hop. So from here, thanks again for watching. If you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm Michael Foley. I'll see you on the mats.